Hey there everybody, I'm Allan Taylor and welcome into the Gold and Blue Lunch Report, and let's welcome back Jeff Braun, known as a 3-year starter during his days at West Virginia and now known as Mr. Thursday around these parts. Jeff, what was your take on the offensive performance in the 62-38 loss at Baylor?
Yeah, I think their defense was beatable. I think we could have put up more points than what we did. I think we did put up good points, but we're making too many mistakes. We're having too many busted plays. We're having too many third down situations that we're not converting. We're just not playing sound football all the time.
Now let's do our Thursday thing and check out some clips. A familiar face on that Baylor defensive line, Jeff, number 95, Bo Blackshear. He has come a long way since your senior year when y'all hung 70 points on Baylor back in 2012.
So right here we're going to run a quarterback draw power play. The reason I call it draw, I think the quarterback hesitates a little bit before he goes. The biggest thing here, 95, who I played against when he was a younger player, he's seen a lot of double teams in his day, and he just defeats the double team. And it's really a bad job by the left tackle. He doesn't get hip to hip. I almost think it's a missed assignment. He doesn't realize where he's going, and he needs to get tight with that left guard. Both these guys are double teaming up to that backer, and it's just a whiff by the left tackle. He doesn't even help. It's not the responsibility of the left guard to take that guy man-on-man. It's a double team. It's a hard double team in a power play to get up to that backer, and it's a really bad missed assignment on this.
Next up, West Virginia center Tyler Orlovsky finds himself in a one-on-one situation against Andrew Billings, one of the top nose tackles in college football.
So in this play, we have 75, very good defensive tackle. It's an effort play by him. He does a pull technique. He gets his rip underneath the arm of the center. He does a really good job, bending the edge, turning it, and getting the sack. The tough thing here is the center thinks he's washing him by the quarterback. He never has any idea of where the quarterback's in the pocket. So at this point in time, we're told to run him by. But he doesn't realize the quarterback's already left to the left, and then he sees pressure from the left side of the line, and he steps up right into the pressure. Tough situation for the center. I think he needs to keep his shoulders square a little bit better at the beginning. Try to fight the hip across the block, the defender. That's going to set him up a little bit better at the beginning. But sometimes plays like this happen, and it's just a good play by that defensive tackle.
Moving on now to some short yardage success. Let's look at a 4th and 2 conversion. Russell Shell picking up the first down easily.
We're going to run outside zone to the left, away from the tight end. Baylor's running a bear defense. They have 5 D linemen covering. Great job by the left guard not overcommitting when the defensive end slants in, and the left tackle just one-on-one, just mauls this guy, gets him upfield. That's what we expect when you have a linebacker one-on-one with a left tackle, and it's just a good job converting the 4th down. Right here, the center sees the guy coming inside. He comes over, helps. Left guard really gets the defensive end over to the center, and he gets up to the linebacker. Hats on hats, guys are executing. The backside gets cut off, and Russell Shaw makes a nice cut outside, and we get about 7-8 yards when we only needed 2 on a 4th down. Great job.
Now this next clip involves a crucial red zone penalty. Chop block created by right guard Kyle Bosch going low.
So this play right here, we're going to run a play-action bootleg pass to the right. On this play, the linemen are always taught to run to the left, the opposite of where the quarterback's going, and to run and reach and really sell the play action. And right here, we're going to get a flag drawn because the guard goes for a cut block on the defensive tackle, and the right tackle doesn't realize that he's going for the cut, and he touches him. Anytime a player is engaged with a guy that's cutting, they're going to call a flag. So right here, you see 62 takes a step, sees the guy across the face, goes down, try to cut him, and Marquise puts his hands on him right there, instant flying every time. And this has happened a couple times with us, and the way we need to prevent this is we need to know when we're going to cut and when we're not. This I've never seen on this play. I've never seen anybody cut, so I don't know why they would do that. Obviously it's a miscue by this right guard for going down. You don't see anybody else going down either, and I've never been taught that as well, so we got to clean that mistake up.
And finally, let's see what the O-line did to spring Wendell Smallwood on this 52-yarder. West Virginia's longest run from scrimmage this season.
So this is your simple read option play. We're going to read the left defensive end. It's a really great job at aligning the running back. As you can see, the blitzer comes right down on the left tackle, and the running back really sticks and stays tight to the wall and gets vertical. this is a tough play to run when you hand it off because you have an unblocked guy, especially Oakland, who's all of 6'9". You know, he's very close to getting this running back, but he just stays tight to the wall. And it's a good job, really, by that left side, washing everyone down. You know, this play, if you hand it, you really think, well, it should go out the front side for handing the ball off. Well, they wash it, they create a wall, and the running back gets vertical quick. And we've seen this out of number 4 this whole year. You know, he sees a hole, he puts his foot in the ground, and gets vertical, and that's what I love about the guy. He makes a quick decision and gets up field, and that's really helped us a lot in the run game.
Now the team's in a bit of a funk after losing 3 straight, Jeff. What needs to happen for the Mountaineers to get their psyches right for next week's game at TCU?
You know, I think we have the ingredients. You know, we have a good team. Are we going to win the conference? You know, at this point, it's very hard and highly doubtful. But, you know, this could be an 8-5 football team. This could be, you know, whatever they want them to be, but they need to keep working. And we said it last week, and we're going to keep saying it because, you know, losses are tough, but you have to build off every week somehow. And the biggest thing, you know, I hear people, oh, let's pack it in. No, because really you hope these guys on this roster want to play at another level someday. So every week someone's watching them. Every week someone's watching this game film, and you need to put something on game film that you're proud of. And whether it's a pride thing, whether it's a next level thing, whether it's just, you know, playing for your seniors, whatever it is, they need to figure it out. They need to have a physical bye-week practice for 2 or 3 days. Now they need to rest, recover, look to next week at TCU, so we have another big game, because once again, this is the Big 12. And every week's another woodshed-type game that you got to go into.
Great stuff as always, Jeff. You're getting pretty good at this, and we'll be leaning on you for a TCU scout before next week's game. The rest of you, keep it logged on here at WVMetroNews.com for continuing coverage of Mountaineers athletics.